Hey.
So, how long have you guys been together?
Well, we've been a band for about, let's see, 12 years now. I've been in the band for 8 years, 8.5 years almost, yes. And I'm one of the oldest guys in the band now.
Really? How old
Not
are
as
you?
far as age, no, I'm only 26, but as far as being in the band longer than... We tend to go through members.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a tough life being on the road, and a lot of them miss their mommies because they're little sissies! So then they go home.
Oh, good.
Or they go crazy. Almost the same thing. But yeah, 12 years pretty much.
Alright, where are you from?
I'm from Long Beach, California. The band was started in, well, pretty close to Long Beach in Orange County, California. And I don't know, we've got a guy named Tyler, he's in the band now, he's from Brooklyn. So we're sort of a bi-coastal band.
Oh,
If
really?
you're into that kind of thing.
So, record labels have a tendency to be greedy and controlling sometimes. I'm sure you've run across that. Have bands like you, Goldfinger, and Less Than Jake have you been forced to cut back on horns?
It's not really forcing when they go when they say, well, I don't know, you can have horns in your song or you can be on the radio, one or the other. It's like, oh well, geez, And being a horn player myself, I tend to take it quite personally. In Less Than Jake's case, evidently they put their first single out, their most recent single, and it just tanked, and the label was like, oh geez, okay, people want to hear the horns. So in that case, it may be starting to turn around, I think, as far as the horn thing. We didn't have much success with our last single that we did that didn't have horns. So I think with bands like us, people expect us to have the horns in those singles and stuff. I mean, I don't know how much people expect to hear us on the radio at this point, anyway, but it would be a nice surprise.
Well, your new song. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it was on for a while. I think, it was a big backlash after there was the ska thing, and then swing got really popular right after. And so, yeah, it was this big backlash. Any band with horns was dubbed evil, and it was just like, oh man, what the heck?
Nobody thinks you're evil, I promise.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, except for me, but that's because I know you guys now.
But yeah, record companies are greedy and big business, it's in their nature, that's their job. It's really disgusting because you've got all these bands that, if you want to look at it as a class system, the bands are doing all the work, right? They're out there every day playing and writing the music and living, it's their life, it's their story. And yet they own their music, they own their company. So they occupy, the upper and the lower class. And then you've got thousands of people in the middle there, and that's the record company, and that's the radio stations. And all these people are all in the same club. I mean, there's, 6 major, media networks now. And they keep consolidating. Public television is all consolidating. It's getting to the point where it's just one big evil brain, and then all of us artists out there. And so it's pretty spooky. There's a lot of people out there fighting it, but our thing is mostly we try and keep it really positive and we live it. We go and we play every city in America, and we interact with our fans. And so
That's awesome. Yeah,
this is really the only time that we preach, right? When there's one of these weird things in front of us!
All right.
Hey.
So, what's next for Real Big Fish?
We're going to be done with this tour in a couple of days. We're going to Las Vegas tomorrow.
Awesome.
And San Francisco after that, playing the Fillmore. Great place. Then we're going to go home for about a week. And I've got tickets to see Bjork. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, my wife and I bought those tickets like 3 months ago, and it's whoo! Anyway, then Europe. We're going to Europe. We're actually quite big in England these days.
Really?
Yeah, and it's all thanks to the kids and the internet. I mean, we just sent flyers over, and we were like, hey, download our songs off of Napster or whatever. Our record label won't put the record out in England, or wouldn't at the time. Because they were like, oh, well, you have to tour. So we are, so it proves to us that there were going to be people buying that record. And so then we'd call the booking agents and say, hey, we're Real Big Fish. We do pretty well in America and Australia and Japan. We're wondering if we could book a tour there. And the booking agent would say, well, maybe you should release a record first. And then, so it's this really awful conundrum. And I think what we did was, we just saved up the money and went over there ourselves and passed out flyers saying, hey, download the music because it's free and we don't care. You know, the record companies are obviously choosing to lose the money here by not putting the record out, so whatever.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. The response was amazing. And so we go over there and we play like, 2,000 seat venues in London and stuff. It's really picking up for us. And we go all over the continent, Germany and everything. So we'll be over there for about 2 weeks playing festivals, and which is really fun because you get to play with crazy bands that you would never be able to play with. We did a festival in England a few months ago with Iron Maiden. You know, it was all metal, and then us, like in the middle. It was like the 7th inning stretch. So that was weird. But after that, we're probably going to come home for the fall and finish up working on our DVD. We filmed the first show of this tour at the House of Blues in Anaheim, and it turned out pretty good. We had about 9 cameras. Everything was silly. Yeah, so we'll do like a live DVD, and I think we're going to probably start working on a new record.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to hit the studio and at least try and write some songs. We've got 5 or 6 that we've been working on for the past couple of months, just at sound checks and whatever. So we're hoping that we can turn it into a full album pretty soon, because that'd be great, huh? Put more of that stuff out. It took us so long to do the last one, and that we're hoping that we can make up for it by doing a couple, quickly in a row.
Yeah.
But we're definitely more of a live band, I think. So it's a lot more fun to play live. We have a lot more interaction and goofiness happening. It's hard to capture that on tape.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's
the plans, pretty much.
That's what's next for Real Big Fish.
Yeah, pretty much. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to go with my wife. We used to have a roommate named Matt Miller who was a piercer. He learned to pierce in Southern California, but he moved out here to Austin because he heard that's what happens here. People get pierced and tattooed, huh? Woo! So, he's out here now, and we found him. He's working he's working at the Diablo something over by the school on the drag.
Oh my god,
right next to the Urban Outfitters and the Tower Records.
Shit, I totally don't know.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, hey, go there if you talk to Matt.
Awesome. So, let me ask you, who in the Riddling Kids, they're a local Austin band, amazing band, love those guys. Who would you like
Sexy.
to? Oh, fuck yeah. Who would you like to kick in the nuts? One of them.
Well, I'm sure we could work out some sort of deal where they all line one nut up, and then we could get all of them all at once. I think that would probably be the best bet, because those guys, man. I mean, we've toured with a lot of bands, but they seem to have this really great attitude.
Yeah.
And that is so annoying.
Oh.
So they all get one nut. I think they get one nut.
And a kick in the ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Or a lamp in the ass. Not lamp. No, a mask in the ass. Oh,
if you break it, you're dead.
You break, you buy. We do South by Southwest.
Well,
You're not some pro.
So, what's in your CD player right now?
What's in the CD player right now? Oh, I was listening to the Sea and Cake afternoon speaker when I woke up this morning to put on my underwear.
Oh, that's
It's good
sexy.
good morning underwear music. Yeah.
What underwear do you have on right now?
I have boxers. I think they're blue.
Blue boxers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah. And in general, us 3 guys in the horn section, Dan, Scott, and Tyler, we tend to listen to a lot of music that has horns, obviously. And we're probably the only guys in the band that listen to hip hop too. We listen to a lot of hip hop. We listen to a lot of everything, really.
That's
we try
good.
to stay really well versed.
Good.
So that we don't get caught up in weird situations. Because you never know who's going to want to have horns on their record, And they'll give us a call and they'll be like, "Hello, I am doing Robbie's house painting music. Would you like to come and play?" And we're like, "Oh, house painting music from India. What's that like?" Well, now, we're ready for it in any case.
That's good.
It's sort of like Swedish klezmer, but it's different. It's a little different.
I have no clue what that is, but I love it. Alright. Oh. Alright, so let's do the end thing, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, it's been going.
Oh, fuck you. Alright, well thank you so much. Dan
no problem.
from Real Big Fish.
Hey, no problem. Didn't even. He's so good. He just turns it down. You know, right in here. It's crazy. Doesn't even peek it out. Yeah, you know.
Well, thank you so much, and good luck on your tour.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Good luck with everything.
Have a good time at the show tonight.
Thank you.
Probably almost as funny as this. Well, no, funnier.
No.
That's what we're going for. Funnier.
Hilarious.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
Zoom in on his nuts. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm gonna go now. Hey, this is Dan from Real Big Fish, and you're watching me and my friend Ugdala on rAwTiMe. Keep on rockin'. Hey, hey, hey.